they do, and that it's the best thing to do. So, yeah. Thank you.
Is there anybody else that would like to come up? No? Okay, then we'll go ahead and close the session. I would like to ask Tracy Taylor to come up. Tracy is a nurse on L&D, and she is also the co-chair of the Healing Hands Committee and the head of the Nightingales. Tracy.
Raquel said, my name is Tracy Taylor, and I'm a registered nurse on the Labor and Delivery Unit at UAMC. I'm also the co-chairperson for the Healing Hands Committee, along with my good friend and fellow registered nurse, Cindy McDonald. As we prepare to close today's service, I wanted to take a few moments to talk with you about the impact that you and your families have made on the lives of the staff that have cared for you at UAMC during your time of grief and loss. As a staff, we meet 2 times during a shift to receive report. The day team will report to the night team at 7 p.m., and the night team will do the same at 7 a.m. the next day. On labor and delivery, the nurses listen to a brief summary of the patients that are on the floor, and then are asked to pick the patient that they would like to care for that shift. Oftentimes in this report room, we receive news that there is a loss on the unit. Your nurse, either at the time of your admission or after a change of shift, was not assigned to you, but chose to be your caregiver. This is a selfless act done out of a passionate ideology that, although our jobs as caregivers to new parents and their babies is an extremely important one, it is our bereaved families who need us even more. The people who lovingly cradled your child while making precious molds of tiny hands and feet, who put their hearts into taking photos that capture the beauty that every baby holds, who feel a calling to ensure that you as parents have every possible memento of your baby to take with you when you leave the hospital and face the world with empty arms, are the people you see here today proudly wearing their UAMC badge. We're here to support and care for you once again today as we remember your child. Today is an especially poignant day for us as a staff. We as caregivers immersed ourselves in the moment of your loss. We cried with you, we held you. We tried our very best to create for you an experience that, in spite of its pain, might at some point down the road provide a foundation for you to learn how to come to grips with your loss and recreate your life and its aftermath, perhaps changed for the better. As I look out into this gathering, I see many faces that I know that I was intimately involved with the care of you and your family. For us as caregivers, we not only experience your loss as an individual and as a family, we experience many, many losses in the course of our job, and at times the grief can become overwhelming and heavy. We find solace in one another, supporting each other through the tears we shed out of your sight and long after you leave our care. It's comforting to us to see you here today and to see that hope does truly spring eternal and that life does go on after loss, though forever changed by the experience. It is our hope that one day we will no longer need to have a program like the Healing Hands, that perinatal loss will one day be a bad memory, and every parent will go home with their baby in their arms. Until that day, we continue on our mission to raise awareness, to provide exceptional medical care, and when we are called upon to care for a bereaved family, to give them the very best of ourselves, as we hope we have done for you. Our closing song today is the piece that inspired the name for our group, performing Healing Hands by Elton John. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nightingales. nighttime, ain't no cure for the pain. You gotta wade into the water, you gotta learn to live again and reach out for the healing hands. Reach out for the healing hands. There's a light where the darkness ends. Touch me now and let me see again. Rock me now in your gentle healing hands. Never treated them like poison that burned like a fire. All I ever wanted was a reason to drown in your eyes. I never knew sleep so restless, empty arms so cold. That's not the way it's supposed to be. It ain't the spell that I was told. But giving into the nighttime ain't no cure for the pain. You gotta wade into the water, you gotta learn to live again and reach out for the healing hands. So reach out for the healing hands. There's a light where the darkness ends. Touch me now and let me see again. Rock me now in your gentle healing hands. Giving into the nighttime ain't no cure for the pain. You gotta wade into the water, you gotta learn to live again and reach out for the healing hands. Reach out for the healing hands. There's a light where the darkness ends. Touch me now and let me see again. Rock me now in your gentle healing hands. Rock me now in your gentle healing hands. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. We're very proud of the fact that this is our 5th year holding this ceremony for you. We're happy to see people returning and for seeing the people that are new here this year. And our intention is to go on doing this as long as it is needed, as long as you need us. We have refreshments in Porter Hall, so please help yourself. And we're going to be turning the garden into a cafe, so feel free to come out and have some fellowship and enjoy. Thank you so much.